I just saw possibly the weirdest series of videos and channel I've ever seen on YouTube. It's this guy, Billy VSCO. Let's see if there's any other name to his channel. Yeah, no, it's just Billy VSCO, and he calls himself, let's see, the CEO of Dads. Woo, boy, kind of a weird guy though. So many of his videos use his daughters and their bodies as props. And I just think that's weird. One of his videos, here, let's listen to it together. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to hear it. We'll listen and then I'll give my take. This is like the poorest of reactions. Why, why is this not working? Weird.
We're in faith.
All right, let's find the right video here. Oh well, whatever. I can't find the video. Here's the problem though. The guy has his daughters, mid to late teenagers. They're dressed in clothes, leggings and booty shorts and stuff like that. And his whole shtick is to say that you shouldn't be telling your daughters, oh, don't dress modestly. That's bad. What we should do is worry about the men. Why are men pedophiles? Okay. Let's take a step back for a second. Sure, yeah, you don't want to blame victims. That's awful. But what you don't want to do is set yourself up to become a victim. Okay? And the fact is, perverts exist. Creeps exist. And people are going to look. Because that's what creeps do. Okay? Here's a good example, I think. If you walk into the woods to go camping, are you going to cover yourself in honey and carry around a big vat of beef stew? I don't think so. The advice to hang your food in the trees exists for a reason. Because while it's not your fault that you got mauled by a bear, you're damn well going to make sure that you take every step possible to ensure that that doesn't happen. And as a dad with a very young daughter, part of making sure that that doesn't happen is teaching my daughter how to dress modestly. And I think the CEO of Dads is just an absolute failure. I think he is giving bad advice to his daughters. I think it is very strange that he wants to promote his daughters dressing in a revealing manner. And I think it's even weirder that he's putting their flesh on YouTube as a prop. I think a lot. And I think that is really shameful. Guys, teach your daughters to dress appropriately. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're thinking about them in a weird way just because you say, hey, I don't want you dressing like that around me. Okay? I just don't personally want to see my daughter objectifying herself in such a way. There's only one reason you wear stuff like that, and we all know it. It's to get eyes on you. And so the thing is, you can't go out. Oh man, what am I trying to say? Accountability is key, man. In a world full of low accountability, you're going to have a world full of victims. That's just the way it is. I don't know how you can see it any other way. The fact is, pedophiles are gonna exist. We live in a jungle full of fucked up people. You don't go downtown Chicago or downtown Minneapolis waving bands of hundreds around, do you? No, because that's stupid. Do you leave your windows down? Do you leave your windows down and they go shopping? No, because that's stupid. Because you're just inviting problems into your life. And the same exact thing goes for young girls, older women, and how they dress. Older women being like 30, you know, obviously not old women, because they already know how to dress modestly. I think he is setting a terrible example for girls and for his daughters in particular. And I think that all of the people in the comments who say, "Oh, I wish my dad had told me that," I think that's really sad. You know, your dad told you that he doesn't want you going out dressed in such a way because he doesn't want you to be objectified. Because men will objectify a woman's body. That's just human nature. And before a man goes up to what could be a girl and says, "How old are you?" You know, you do judge books by their covers. So, do you want grown men reading the book that is your teenage daughter? That was a frickin' embarrassing metaphor, but I think you get the point. I just think it's bad advice. I think it's irresponsible, and I think we're teaching people in general, but also specifically in these videos, that there needs to be no accountability. You know, you don't point a black object at a cop because he's going to think it's a gun. I mean, all of this is common sense. Yet the second you say, "Oh, teenage girls shouldn't dress in a revealing way," oh, no, that's awful. You can't say stuff like that. You just can't. You know, girls can dress how they please. I think it's insane. I think he's a questionable person at best, and I think he needs to stop using his daughter's flesh as props. Ironically, the very same guy, and the very next short that he made was of him taking his daughter to Las Vegas to get a tattoo. And she's clearly not 18. I mean, dude, get your shit together. You're a bad dad.